Hi New Retro Wavers, welcome back to NewRetroWave TV with me, Electrish. Today I have a special guest, her name is Yota.
Hi, this is Yota and you're watching NewRetroWave TV.
Before I show you my interview with Yota, let's watch a music video for Till the Night Fades Out. And now I'm here with Yota and we'll be diving deep into her musical journey. Hi Yota, how are you?
Hello, Electrish.
So, how long have you been writing and making music?
It's a very long time actually, but more or less professionally, it was started around 2002 maybe, 2003, something like that. When I signed my publishing deal, that's when everything started for real. And my first release was on a Chicago label, which had a really funny name called Mouthful Music. And that release was pretty funny because everything was wrong with it. They forgot to put my name on the record. They just put the name of the producer They didn't check regarding the cover, so they put it a naked woman. It was a vinyl. It's a naked woman on the front and on the back side of the vinyl, and you can imagine the rest. And yeah, it was pretty funny because my dad was like super happy about this release, and he's like, "Oh, when can you send me the vinyl?" And I'm like, then I saw how it looked like, and I was like, "No." So I'm like, "Dad, we didn't receive the vinyl." I actually had to lie because my friends, we were laughing. I was laughing with my friends. We was like, "I can't send this to my dad. It's not possible." So that was the first release. It was in 2000 something, 2 or 3.
Wow, that's really quite something. And I don't blame you. I wouldn't want to show that to my dad either. So, you were in a band called Metamorphosis. So how would you say that your music has changed from then to now?
Oh wow, where did you find this? This is such a long time ago. Yeah, Metamorphosis, it was a project that I had with a friend of mine, like a trance kind of project. I forgot about this. That was a very long time ago.
The music video we watched earlier for your track Till the Night Fades Out is quite cinematic. So are there any films that inspire you or your music? And was there anything during the filming of this music video that stood out to you?
I don't know if I don't know inspired, but I have a favorite movie, and this movie is, maybe you would expect my response to be that it's from the 80s, but it's not. My favorite movie is from the late 50s, and it's called The Rear Window, and it's a movie by Hitchcock, and there's James Stewart in it. And the reason why I like this movie is because the light is very, very special, and the silence in the movie, along with the light, when they are filming the courtyard where everything takes place, like the entire scenario and everything, the story, is just magic. This is the kind of movie where you can hear the silence, where silence speaks very loud, and along with the light in this movie, it's just magic, pure magic. So I have to say that sometimes when I watch this movie, I'm not even paying attention to what's happening in the movie, but I'm very, very just focused, and I'm just fascinated by the light and the silence and the magic that it creates. So that's my favorite movie. Then there's the one, Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. What is it? Jack Nicholson. Yeah. This one is very, very, I mean, it's very psychological, very powerful movie. So I think Jack Nicholson is an amazing actor. So that's one of my favorites, but it's quite a heavy one. And then, yeah, shooting the Till the Night Fades Out. What was special with that shooting was that we shot it outside Barcelona, and it was like this old garage. When we finished shooting, it was like 5 a.m. and you could see the mountains just outside, and there was the mountains, and the sun went up, and it was like it was beautiful. And another thing was that they made me sit in a car that was like had crashed actually, and this car, I think it must have crashed like 10-15 years before. So it was full of dust and full of like glass everywhere, like broken glass and blood stains. And it was like, whoa. Then it's like, it was just weird, because I was like, wonder what happened, in this car. I hope the person who was in this car was okay. But it was just strange. And then they made me sit in this, in the passenger seat, and then they were filming me. It was just, it felt weird, like a ghost-like. So it was a bit special.
Wow, that's very eerie, and I think the music video is even more special now and even more cinematic, having heard your story behind it. So, wow. So what do you have coming next, Yota?
Next, I'm releasing my album, and I think we have 12 or 13 tracks now, and with the intro. And I'm really looking forward to this. Some of the producers that I already worked with are going to be on the album, and there's going to be some additional as well. And I'm going to send this to my manager soon, and he will forward it to the label, and then I'm hoping that the label will like it. And outside that, there will be probably some live performances here and there, to start with in Europe. And along with me, I will have Lawrence, and we all set to play live. And in the States, of course, as well.
Well, hopefully we get to see you here in Florida. That would be amazing. So, tell me about the track that you're going to be performing, Runaway, and what is the meaning behind this track for you?
Yes, Runaway is about love, and it's about relationships, and it's when you kind of know that it's not gonna work, and it's time to move on. And then you try to convince yourself, you say emotions will fade one by one, like day after day, so on. But at the same time, it's not so easy. So in the track, I also say time goes by, and then it's like, are you still alone? Are you still alone? Blah, blah, blah. And it's kind of like an inner struggle that most of us have experienced at some point in our lives. And it's kind of like a fight, an inner fight. And then the struggle to just, move on and find something new, or just let it go, letting things go. It's difficult to let things go sometimes. So that's what it's all about.
Thank you, Yota, for speaking with me on NewRetroWave TV.
Thank you.
Now let's listen to her live performance of Runaway. Thank you very much to Yota for being on the show, and thank you all for watching another episode of NewRetroWave TV. I'm Electrish, and if you enjoy the music and artists on the NewRetroWave label, check out their website in the links below. And as always, we'll see you on the next show.